truth seekers. In this reading, we are going to be going over what do they think of you. They can be anyone you have on your mind, romantic, platonic, family, co-workers, anybody. What do they think of you? So for pile 1, we have the Black Obsidian and the Weaver Tarot. For pile 2, we have the Everyday Tarot and the Red Jasper. For pile 3, we have the Tarot of the Magical Forest and the Orange Calcite. And for pile 4, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot and the Green Calcite. So I will see you guys at your reading. The timestamps will be down below. Bye. Hello and welcome to the pre-shuffle. For this reading, we are going to start off using the Archetype Oracle cards. So for pile 1, what do they think? Okay, we got one. Is that upright or reverse? So for these cards, okay. I actually am going to take the reverse because that means it's the shadow attributes. See if we can get one more for pile 1. Okay. Pile 2. Three. And pile 4. So next up, I combined 2 decks. I combined the Goddess and Sirens deck as well as the Gods and Titans deck. I've already shuffled them plenty, but I'm gonna shuffle again as best as I can with such big cards and such a big deck. Okay, let's do one more. Alright. So the reason I combined them was because the person thinking of you doesn't necessarily need to think of you in terms of masculine and feminine. So if one pile coincidentally gets all masculine or all feminine cards, then that's just the energy that wanted to come out. Like pile 1, for example, seems to have only masculine cards. Let's get one more. Oh, okay. was immediate. Okay. It is interesting that mostly the Gods and Titans cards have been coming out. One more. By the way, the same kind of principle was used pulling the Archetype cards, because I wanted to pull more than one in case there was a shadow side and a light side. Okay. So, oh, you guys got like 5. Okay. Next up, we have the Hidden Truth Oracle from All Intuitive Things. And okay. Ooh, and the cards dropped. Okay, so I will see you guys at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the Weaver Tarot as well as the Black Obsidian Crystal, then this is your reading. So, what do they think of you? What does pile 1's person think of them? The High Sage, which is the High Priestess. We also have Death. You have the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Conqueror of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, and I'll take the back of the deck energy. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this person almost thinks that you have it all. I'm getting like they see you accomplished in all angles here. They see that you're very intuitive or that you have great knowledge. Maybe you went through a transformation during the time you've known this person. You also have the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Coins, which makes me think that you had to work for, or that they think that you deserve this happiness, this Ten of Cups. You also could be continuing to amass these things that they see that you have, because you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be still going after it. So if you're in a relationship, they may think that you're, like, even though you could have been married for a while, that you're still a romantic partner, or that you're still a pretty good husband, or some husband or wife, or something like that. The same thing for the Knight of Coins. It's like if you are going through something in the physical realm, they see you still getting it, like kind of grinding, getting that money, so to speak. I feel like this person has a lot of respect for you. They may see you as like a good kind of mentor or leader. I'm getting that you could also have, you could also be connected to other people like you, or at least how this person sees you. Yeah, you could have connections that, like, just more connections than this person knows about or sees. They may just have a feeling that you have these connections, but that's what they think of you. That's the kind of assumption that they have. I'm also getting that you might be constantly transforming. That could be why we have both of these knights here. You could be constantly getting better or constantly going from this to this, but not in like a flip-floppy kind of way, just more as a evolving kind of way. Okay. Okay, so let's see your charms. Okay, so let's get to your oracle cards. So for your archetype cards, you have Martyr. Shadow attribute says addiction to self-pity. Light attribute says learning to transcend nature of service to oneself or a cause. So this did come out in reverse, so I'm going to keep it in reverse. So this person could see you as like the kind of person who would sacrifice themselves, their time, but perhaps they also want to get a lot of credit for it, or they just want to be seen doing that. Like, it's not completely selfless. This person sees that there's something more to that action. You also have Mystic. Light attributes revels in intimate union with the divine. Shadow attribute delusional rapport with the divine. And that fell right under the High Sage. So it did come out upright, so your person thinks that you could be intuitive or psychic. I feel like this person really thinks that you are very spiritual. That could actually explain why they think that everything just like they see your transformations. They could be spiritual as well. So they're able to see your transformation, your evolvement, and attribute it to spirituality. But they do see the divine in you. You have Osiris renewal. So again, with that renewal transformation energy, you have a cat dedication. This person definitely sees how hardworking you are. You have Poseidon flow. And you have Isis protection. So this person could, I feel like a lot of what they think of you has to do with how they think things come to you kind of easily. Not that you don't work hard for them, but that, you know, they might be able to do the same physical things that you're doing and it may not turn out the same way. Whereas they see you manifesting. They see you actually getting the things that you set out to get. And they may view it as if you're like almost protected in a way. Protected from, I almost said disappointment, but protected from negativity almost. Whereas they might be able to try to do what you're doing or just try to accomplish their own goals. And they might get a setback and that might really bum them out for a while. But I feel like they see you as protected from that kind of negativity. Like they see you as someone who can just keep going despite any negativity that's going on. You're able to flow. You're able to kind of swiftly, maybe not swiftly, but in one way or another, you are going to get from here to there. You are going to get from where you are to where you want to be. That's how this person thinks of you. They could also think that you are not only constantly evolving, but constantly like learning, and you could be doing this to other people as well. I'm going to read the book for the Osiris. So it says, pay attention to your need for rejuvenation and renewal, both physically and mentally. You are invited to experience the magic of hope. Okay, so this is also about endurance in a way. So you can keep going. You can keep hoping, like, despite any negativity. So it says, perhaps one of the most enduring gods of resurrection, Osiris, husband of Isis. I knew it. I am not that familiar with the Egyptian pantheon, but something about Osiris and Isis, I was just like, I heard that before. I read this before. I knew that there was some connection between these two. Okay, so I'm going to read hers as well. I mean, at this point, I may end up reading all of them because Poseidon is on like the next page and I was going to read his next, but okay, perhaps one of the most enduring gods of resurrection, Osiris, husband of Isis, is one of the key members of the Egyptian pantheon. Son of the earth, Geb and Nuit, goddess of the sky, Osiris developed into a god of death and rebirth after his own violent death. The story of Isis' love and devotion to Osiris after his brother Set killed and dismembered him is central to Egyptian myth. After Osiris' murder, Isis traveled the earth looking for the pieces of his body. She then cast a powerful spell which brought her husband back to life long enough to conceive a son, Horus. Then Osiris retreated back into the underworld as a deity of resurrection. Osiris gave hope to all that there is an afterlife and that death could be transcended. Okay. So I'm actually gonna, you guys can pause it here, read the rest if you want. I stopped around right there. So I'm gonna read Poseidon. Expect a greater flow of creativity, ease, or prosperity. This card is a siren called to protect and enjoy the stunning oceans of the world. So right next to the protection card of Isis, that's interesting. So I'm actually going to read Isis now. And also, at the beginning, I got like maybe this person sees you as a good like husband or wife, and you did get a husband and wife here. So take that if it resonates. Okay, for Isis, it says you are loved and protected even through the most difficult of trials. This is a time of healing. For healing, you need mothering or to use your mothering energy. Magic is happening. Isis is the daughter of the sky goddess Nuit and the earth god Geb. As the wife of Osiris, she is one of the most enduring symbols of loving motherhood, dedicated wifehood, and feminine protective energy. Isis' love and devotion to Osiris after his brother Set killed and dismembered him is the central story of the mythology of ancient Egyptians. The storm god Set became jealous of Osiris and killed him. In his rage, Set dismembered his body, hiding the pieces so that Osiris could not be resurrected. When Iris discovered that her husband had been murdered, her grief was immense. Some say that her tears triggered the now annual flood. Wow, so this is saying, yeah, this is more, I'm getting more of that endurance energy. I'm sorry guys, hang on one second. Hi guys, I'm back. Hopefully there will be no more interruptions for the rest of this reading. But I did want to let you guys pause and read this if you were interested. So that was for Isis. So you guys are definitely viewed as a person who is protected and also a person who gets things done. Because Isis like searched the world for the pieces of Osiris's body and temporarily brought him back to life. So they think of you guys as pretty powerful, pretty efficient. So let's see, for your hidden truth oracle cards, you have I regret lying to you. So this person could have, I feel like if not outright lie, they may have omitted the truth to you about something, and they feel like that wasn't the best thing to do. They feel like maybe it would have been just easier to just, or better to just tell you the truth. I want to feel that way again. So for some of you, if the person you thought of is not a romantic connection, either past or present, they could just want to feel like maybe they felt like this. Maybe you guys knew each other for a while and came from the same kind of level, and maybe they want to feel like that again. Or it could be more so someone in your past who, like, maybe they're not in connection with you anymore and they regret the fallout and they want to feel that way again. Like they want your presence, your energy in their life again. And I feel like for some of you, if they did tell you something that you know that they were lying about, I feel like there was another way for them to say what they meant to say, and they maybe didn't mean for it to come out that way. Kind of like when they're embarrassed about something or not ready to get something out in the open, so they just lie, kind of thing. That's for some of you. And okay, let's get you guys some runes. and some letters. Okay. And let's get you guys some charms. So if you're new here, hi, welcome to Truth in Life Tarot. Those of you who have been here before, you already know I don't actually look in here as I shuffle around to get some charms. I just shuffle around until I feel like it's time to take out some charms, and sometimes I go back several times and as much as I need to. Okay. So for your rune, you guys have Udus. So this is a rune about it. Well, it represents the ox, and it's about physical strength, speed, efficiency, also untamed potential. With this rune, I also get like tenacity and a sort of freedom and wisdom as well. For your letters, you have G twice, Q, and Z. So these could be your initials, their initials. They could have any kind of significance. You have the number 5. You have the numbers 6 and 4. These are the dice. So it could be 64 or 6 and 4. It could also be 10. You have the rhodonite crystal. So yeah, and it fell right on top of this I regret lying to you card. So that was kind of what I was saying before, because the rhodonite, it brings emotions like out of you. So it's one of those crystals that you can use when like you're trying to go through shadow work, or just when you're going through something and you feel like there's more underneath the surface that maybe you haven't really explored yet. So this is a crystal that is really good for that. And I feel like this person may have gone through a transformation themselves, and that they didn't have this kind of energy about them before when they lied to you, but now that they've done the healing, or now that they have thought about it and their emotions are now on the surface, they can say, I regret lying to you. So this is a crystal about bringing emotions to the forefront and also healing them. You also have the pink card. So pink to me is one of the most magical colors, and it corresponds with the heart chakra. The card is about movement. So again, they think that you move through life very well. I feel like they think that you are doing very well in life, and that you can get from here to there, and here could even be like a place where most people would want to be. But if you want to go further, you go further, no problem. Last but not least, we have the beauty charm. So they could also think of you as really attractive as well. The beauty charm is also about beauty that is not necessarily on the surface, but it's like, it could be like almost like a spiritual beauty. I'm getting like a spiritual or kind of higher attractiveness, like not just the physical beauty, but there's something deeper and more to you that this person sees, and they value it. They consider it a part of your beauty. Okay, that is all I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Please like this video if you liked it, and share it with someone who you think will like it as well. Comment down below if anything in particular resonated with you. If you would like, you can hit subscribe, and also join me on Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok. And I will see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose the Everyday Tarot and the red calcite crystal, then this is your reading. So, what does your person think of you? Already, I almost feel like they think that you're intelligent. What does Pile 2's person think of them? Okay, I'm getting Libra energy with you guys. Okay, so with the fact that intelligence was the first thing that I felt, and then you got the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords, definitely Libra energy. And you also have the Six of Swords here. Let's see what else. What do they think of you? They could think that you're very kind and loving, like you have a kind soul. I'm getting that you can also be a bit flimsy. Okay. Okay, pile 2. Sorry about that. I had to fix the camera. So, pile 2. You guys could be air signs, or you could just have that in your chart. You could just kind of have that energy about you. Because I feel like they think of you as hardworking, intelligent. You may have to do multiple things at the same time. They may see that you have to move away from something, or that they have to move away from you. I get the sense that you may move slowly, and that could be because you can be a bit flimsy, but you could move a bit slow. Possibly because you have all these things going on. You do have the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands here. I feel like they think of you as someone who is intelligent, hardworking, but also who maybe needs a change, whether that change is a decision that you may need to make, something you need to move on from, something you've been meaning to do but haven't done yet. I feel like they see you as there's like a slight energy of like maybe looking up to you in a way, or admiring you. But let's see what your oracle cards have to add. So for your oracle cards, you have Engineer, light attribute, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Okay. So another card about intelligence here. You could be very creative as well, good at problem solving. You You have detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Okay, pile 2s. And I also thought of Sherlock Holmes as soon as I saw that card. So they could think of you that way, like maybe you even look like Sherlock. Like there's something about you that is very, like maybe you can see through people. Like you're very observative. Like you can see maybe more than what other people would like you to see. You have Zeus, leadership. Okay, so you could be in an authority position. You could be their boss. You could be someone who they refer to. Put my earphone back. You have Zizo, support. You also have Set, chaos. And Vulcan, inventiveness. Okay, so you may be a masculine, or you could have a lot of masculine energy, because if you watch the pre-shuffle, I put the Goddess and Sirens and the Gods and Titans deck together, and I shuffled so that if someone, pretty much for this situation, so if someone doesn't think of you in a lot of one energy, like in a lot of feminine energy, then more of the masculine will come out, or vice versa. So this person does see a lot of the masculine energy in you. And I feel like there's a lot of, like, almost like there's like two sides to you, because you have like the leadership, but then you have chaos. You have support, which I think of support in more so like almost like the leadership, but in like that you're someone to like have someone's back. And then I also see inventiveness over here, which just makes me think of creativity. So not necessarily opposites, but I feel like they view you as someone who is here and there. So you could be more of the Two of Swords type of here and there, or you could be just like multiple things at once. But this person does see you as someone who, I feel like, powerful, but also just like someone to be respected. You could be very busy. I feel like if there's a flaw to you that this person would point out, it would be that you may not necessarily be good at juggling all the things that you're juggling at this time. Or, you know, whenever it was the last time you were in connection with this person. But it's almost like they respect you for trying. Like that you're still able to move in the chaos. I'm actually going to read the Set card. You know what? I'm actually going to read Zeus first, because I just opened the book and Zeus was the first one that came up. So it says, you are called upon to demonstrate leadership and stewardship within your own life. You may need to delegate for best results. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was saying. So they may see you as like you're doing too much, like you're not able to juggle all this at the same time. So I'm gonna hold this up here so that you can pause and read if you like. There's also some on the next page. So that was Zeus. I'm gonna find Set. Okay, trust that chaos is a part of the process of change. Things sometimes need to fall apart to reform into your desires. Hold your intention. So they could see you, and again, I'm going to hold this here in case you guys want to pause and read it. They could see you as someone who is moving within chaos. Some of you may be more successful than others, but they do see you in this kind of push and pull, chaotic, maybe burdensome energy. You also have I am not available. And you have you and I were too young. So with this I am not available card, I get the sense that, especially if you are an employer or a supervisor of some kind, that you may have like a wall where even if you would normally get on with someone really well, you don't allow them to get too close, because you're doing your thing and you're in all this chaos and in this Ten of Wands energy. So they see you as not available. And for some other people, a part of the reason why you're not available is because something was too fast or too soon here. I get the sense that you guys were either just too young to do, you know, anything that you guys were wanting to do, or it could be that the timing wasn't right, type of thing. So this could be romantic, it could be friendship, you know, depends on your relationship with the person you had in mind when you picked this pile. But I do get the sense that they think of you as unavailable because there's something about timing here. So maybe you guys could have been better friends if one of you wasn't the supervisor of the other, or if one of you wasn't as busy or flip-floppy as you are, you know? So that is how they think of you. So let's get you some runes. And some letters. I always say some runes and some letters, but I only get one rune and some letters. Wow, that's actually a lot of letters. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. For those of you who have already been on my channel, you already know I don't actually look in here as I shuffle around and get you guys some charms. I just kind of pull out, mostly several times, to see whatever charms comes out. So let's see. Okay, for your room, you guys have Iwaz. So Iwaz is a rune about, well, it represents the yew tree. It's also about strength, trustworthiness, and reliability. Dependability as well. For your letters, you have B, U, 2 A's, H, 2 G's, and an M. Okay. And you have the number 9 as well. Oh, you have number 9 twice. Okay, that could be a very significant number for you. Also, the letters could be initials. They could be anything, pretty much anything that may resonate with you. I don't want to limit it to just initials because they may not be. They may have some other significance to you guys. So you have the red and the green card. Both of these colors correspond with the heart chakra. The green is more also associated with money, luck, and abundance, whether that be spiritual abundance, abundance in the 3D, just any kind of abundance and luck. With the pink, I associate it more with magic and of course the feminine energy. And of course cards are about movement, so they could think, considering you got 2 hearts, they could think that you're maybe all over the place. Like if this is romantic, maybe they think that you don't know where to go. You just like kind of want to keep going, you know, like that kind of energy, or keep going the way you are going. Take that as it resonates. You also have the gold bells. So the bells are charms about belief, and you got the color gold. So gold is for success. It's also a more masculine color associated with the sun, and also fire. And I feel like I'm getting like legacy here. So you guys could be well set up financially already, or that could be kind of where you like where this person sees that you're headed. So last but not least, you have the front of the heart locket here. There is the back half is also in the charm box, but you guys got the front half. So with the front half, in this reading, I feel like they may think of you as a little bit selfish sometimes, but you are very much for you. Like you, at the end of the day, and this is kind of the kind of negative side of a lot of the air signs, which is that they can be viewed as very either selfish or kind of too logical to the point where like they're not considering other people. So that could be how this person thinks of you. They could just think of you as someone who values themselves. You do have the Ace of Cups here, so that can be about self-love as well as the love that you can give another. But I feel like for you, they think of it as a little bit of both, but it's more toward that the love that you have for yourself, whether that be just self-love or like the selfish kind of love. So take that as it resonates. And that was your reading, pal 2. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who you think will like it and get something from it as well. Comment below if anything in particular resonated with you, or to just tell me how I did. If you would like, please subscribe for more videos, and also join me on Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye. Hello, pal 3. If you chose the Tarot of the Magical Forest as well as the Orange Calcite, then this is your reading. So what do they think of you? I feel like it's kind of a secret. Like I feel like this may not be the kind of thing that they would tell you, or maybe not all of it. Like maybe they'll tell you a little bit but not everything. Okay, is this upright or reverse? That was reversed. And you have the 3 of Cups upright. You have the Magician in reverse. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of position these in the order that they came out, or as close as I can remember. You also have the Chariot, the 9 of Swords, and the Knight. No, that is the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, back of the deck energy is Knight of Swords. So 10 of Swords also came out for you guys. This person may think of you in terms of stress, especially with the 9 of Swords as well. If I can get, okay. Good enough. Pile 3, you may be like kind of, well, unintentionally or unintentionally dimming this person's light. Like this person thinks of you as maybe outgoing or friendly, but you also cause them some anxiety. Maybe because you're anxious and you cause them to be anxious. Or you're like a busybody or something like that, and you like push that on to other people or to this person. I'm getting that being around you can cause them stress because of the outward energy that you put out. You could be an extrovert. You could have a extroverted or outgoing energy, and it affects them in some way. And this could be good or bad. So if you have a high energy, then they might have a high energy. But if you are having a bad day, or if you're anxious about something or worried about something, or if you feel the need to be busy, and if that affects them as well, then it's not ideal for them. So yeah, I did say this could be a secret. So maybe they're in a position where it may not do well to let you know this, or maybe they even told you before in not so many words and nothing has changed. I almost got like beating a dead horse. Oh my gosh, this 10 of swords. I really do not like this 10 of swords. Like, I mean, I don't like the depiction of most 10 of swords, but to see 10 swords in a cat, I can't. And it's interesting that came up for you guys. So you guys might be really, in one way or another, knocking this person off in a way. Let's see what your oracle cards have to add. You have Thief, light attribute, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So again, that's more extroverted, kind of this is who I am kind of energy. You also have Seeker, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So again, if you're a busybody, then it may affect them. They do see you as someone who is very busy, has a very high energy. Like maybe you just want to go. Don Juan, spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. So this person may have been seduced by this, or they may have thought that this was good qualities to have. And I don't think that they just straight up think that these are bad qualities, but I feel like it may sometimes be bad for them. And that's why it could be a bit of a secret, or at least not something that is in the forefront of your relationship. You have Prometheus, altruism. Look at this here. You have Green Man, abundance. You have Lilith, equality. And you have Ostra, new beginnings. Okay. So I'm gonna put this here. And don't ask me what I'm doing, guys. Just trying to make room. That's all this is. Okay, so they think of you as someone who is a mover. You may value equality, or you may try to make it so that everything is balanced. You may have a very independent energy as well, because Lilith is a deity, a goddess who is very independent. You could make a lot of money as well. Like maybe like if you're your own boss or have your own business or something like that, that could be why you're in like this busy energy. But they definitely think of you as someone who is like always trying to move forward and do something new. You could have like this, like a part of your kind of go-getter energy could be like the altruism, like things are going to work out. Or as long as we do this, things are going to work out. You know, whatever this is, whatever the context is. I'm actually going to read Lilith. An equal partnership is a positive goal. Your personal power may be challenged. Recognize the need for a balance of power in your body and in your relationships. Okay. So I'm going to hold this up so you guys can pause and read it if you want. And there's also some on the next page. So this person could see that you, even though you may value equality, you could be sometimes unfair, or just not, like, you don't see the other side. I feel like this person sees that this is more so what you strive for, but you may or may not achieve it across the board. You definitely have, they see the want in you. They see like that spark in you, especially with the altruism here. And with the green man abundance, I feel like they see you as always wanting to be prosperous, be abundant, to grow. And you also have, I will wait for a sign from you. And just being near you is intoxicating. So yeah, like I was saying before, this person could have, like, at one point thought that you're, because of the Don Juan card, that these qualities about you were really good and intoxicating, and it could have, like, just done it for them. Like, in however you and this person are. So if you're family, that they might think like, oh, like, this person is like a great person to have on my team. Like, I like being around this person. If it's a romantic situation, this person could have been like lustfully seduced by these qualities. If you're like a boss and employee situation, this person could have just thought like, okay, these are good qualities to have in a boss. So this person, I don't think that has gone away. I don't think that they just don't think that anymore. But I do think that they are more so acknowledging that there is a toxic part of that as well. And that part they may not have shared with you. Yeah, I feel like that part they may, like, for a lot of you, maybe not all of the people that chose this pile, but for a lot of you, they may not have shared that part with you. Okay, let's get you guys a room. And some letters. And some charms. So if you're new here, welcome. So for those of you, I mean, a lot of you already know this if you've already seen one of my videos, but for those of you who are new, I don't actually look while I'm choosing these charms. I just shuffle around, and sometimes I get more than one handful. But let's see what comes out for you, pile 3. For your room, you have manas. So, wait, did I say man? I'm sorry, that's Awaz. So that is a rune about the horse. It's about transportation, and you did get a car here. But also about change, teamwork, movement for the better, harmony, loyalty, and trust. For your letters, you have C, U, L, Yeah, it's kind of a good thing I didn't put these two letters next because they're both M's. Yeah, both M's. I think all the piles so far has had a double letter. But you have the car, you got the pink car. So cars are about transportation, they're about travel. The color pink corresponds with the heart chakra. And also for me, pink is one of the most magical colors. So and this person could just be like more of a, or they could think of you as more of a feminine energy, or that this could apply to them. You have the number 5 and 7 here. You have, another, you have the car key charm. So another card about travel. This is like, this more represents like the start of travel, like that ignition, which is funny because you have both the Magician and the Knight of Wands in reverse. You have, I'll do these. So for your 2 T messages, you have, when you act with compassion, is it gonna focus? You will never be wrong. And in order to be remembered, leave behind nothing but love. So both of these are about like kind of love and compassion, and you did get the pink card. So this person, I feel like this person wants you to be more so in that energy. Because one is about when you act in compassion, you will never be wrong. And the other is about how you will be remembered. So in order to be remembered, leave behind nothing but love. So this person wants, I feel like they want more compassion from you. Maybe that's not something that they get normally. Or maybe they used to get more but in the past, but not as much anymore. You have the message in a bottle charm. So this could be like, maybe this person communicates with you in a way where maybe you can kind of sense this about them, or like, I feel like you may be able to get clues about like how they think of you, or maybe either you will see clues, or maybe they will leave clues. It could be uncomfortable for them to talk about. But you may want to look out for messages, clues, words, the way things are said with this person, because they are looking for more compassion and understanding from you. Yeah. And last but not least, you have the silver bell. The last pile got the gold bell. So the silver bell is again more feminine energy as opposed to masculine. You also it's also associated with the moon, unconscious thoughts or unseen things. Remember, like this person, they kind of wanted, like a lot of what we uncovered here are things that may have been hidden from you. So yeah, this charm is kind of just saying that as well. So that is all I have for you, pile 3. Thank you for letting me read for you. If you like this reading and you got anything useful out of it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who you think will like it as well. Comment below if something in particular resonated with you, or if you just want to tell me how I did. If you like, you can subscribe or follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, or TikTok. And I will see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot and the green calcite crystal, then this is your reading. So, what does your person think of you? You have the 3 of Cups. So they could see you as extroverted or very like friendly with people. I'm going to take that one because I don't want it to come out. Oh, you could be both. Like they could see you as like your good side and your bad side. Back of the deck energy is the Five of Wands. Okay, so you guys have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and the Five of Wands. So what I'm getting is this person has definitely seen both sides of you, the good and the bad. I feel like they have also, like you could be very, very witty, you know, like you could have like a silver tongue. You could be almost combative in a way. And it's funny how I said that, like when the Two of Swords came out, I said that they could see both sides of you, and then coincidentally the Lovers fell right on top of that. So the Lovers is Gemini energy, and like the kind of negative side to that sign is that they can be like, they can have like two sides to them, like two totally different sides to them. It could almost be deceptive or like cunning or superficial. That could be where like the silver tongue comes in, like if they think that you can get out of stuff or get what you want via your words, like the way you talk to people, especially with this Queen of Wands too, because the Queen of Wands knows how to get what she wants. The Queen of Wands is very much a kind of femme fatale. She knows how to manifest. She knows how to move about in this world, you know, like she is a manifester. She knows how to get what she wants. So you could be, I'm getting that some of you may like take your time doing things, or you could be more of a slow energy, but for some others of you, I feel like you are actually more faster. So take whichever one resonates. I feel like you're fast, like you may be fast when you need to be. Other than that, you may take your time. Yeah, especially with with the Seven of Swords, I think of that as my work smarter, not harder card, and especially with the Knight of Pentacles. So you could work, if you work slow, it's because it's like slow and steady wins the race, you know? Let's see. I feel like other people might view you as either like a good, maybe like a good teammate or a good partner or something like that. Yeah, because this person, if they think of you that way, then they may also think of you in the opposite way as well. But let's see what your oracle cards have to add. You have Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. You also have Child Eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. So if you're older than this person, they could see you as both like maternal and like young in a way. It could be childish for some of you. It could also be just like there's a part of you that does not change. You have Ool, focus. You have Maui, discovery. Running out of room, but that's okay. I'm gonna make room. Aries, war. So this person may think of you as kind of, for lack of better words, explosive. You do have like this 5 of wands here, and you see one of the little kids is choking the other one. So you could have a kind of combative attitude about you. Be prone to like blow up. You could be like prone to, or they see you as prone to blow up if you don't get your way. Because we do have this child eternal card, so that could be a part of you that even though you could be old enough to be a mother, it just has not changed. You also have Eros, love. So another card about love here. So this person does see that you have the ability to love and care for people. The person that you have on your mind could be the person that you love and care for. And this deck has the most gods or goddesses cards, by the way. You also have Hathor, contentment. So more mother imagery. You see Hathor is pregnant in this picture. So that is interesting. So for pile 4, I feel like the person that you were thinking of, they think of you as 2 sides of a coin. Like you can be mother, child, you can be content, you can be very angry, you can be very loving, or not so, like, or angry, I guess. Like, I'm gonna read Maui, discovery, and also Aries, war. So let's see, Maui, there he is. Feel eager again for discovery and adventure. Curiosity may help you break barriers and solve problems. So this is what I was saying about maybe you, they see you as like kind of being stuck in a certain way. I was pausing that there, so if you wanted to read it, you can. There's a second page as well. So that is a part of how they view you. So let's see what Aries says. Oh, if I can find them. Hang on. There he is. Okay. There may be a battle ahead. Learn the rules of engagement. Okay. So pause if you like, if you want to continue reading. So this person, I feel like they need to know how to engage with you. This is the second page. I feel like they need to know how and what to say. So to not invoke your wrath. Yeah, because they definitely see both sides, both potential sides, whether that be the loving side or the more explosive side. You also have I hope that you can forgive me one day. So there could be something that they have done that they hope that you can forgive them for or let go of. I am afraid to contact you. So yeah, take this as it resonates. They could just be kind of hesitant because, like I said, they need to know how to approach you. I am becoming a better person. So they could think this about you, like maybe this is a process for you, even though there's a part of you that may not be able to change. Or this could be them. They are becoming a better person. So for some of you, take it as it resonates. This pile is definitely kind of, either the pile is split where it's like the person that you're thinking of, like either they think of you in one way or the other, or they think of you as both. So you definitely have to take what applies and leave the rest. But I feel like for a lot of you, there is could be like tiptoeing pretty much. Either you or them is wanting to become a better person, or they could be wanting you to become a better person. They definitely see both sides of you, your good and your bad. I'm getting that's like general, like for all of you. But let's get you a rune. And some letters. And some charms. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. Those of you who have watched my videos before, you already know that I actually don't look at these charms before I pull them. I just kind of dig around and pull sometimes more than one handful to get the charms. So let's see. Okay. Felt like I needed a little bit more. So for your rune, this rune is called, what is this rune called? I always get it confused. This is Kanaz. So this is about vision, revelation, creativity. It could also be like technical ability as well, and also inspiration. For your letters, you have K, P, I, and F, E, N. Oh wait, is that Z? No, that's Z. I'm sorry, F, E, Z. So these could be initials, your initials, their initials. I don't want to just limit it to initials. It could mean anything, depends on how it resonates with you. You also have the number 3. You have, I'll start off with the green car. So I think I've had a car in almost every reading come out. So you guys got the green car. Green corresponds with the heart chakra, abundance, luck, and also growth. So car obviously means movement, and you also got the car key. So this is like the start of movement. It's like the ignition, like that start. And this is just forward movement in general. You guys also have, which one is this? I feel like this is Leo, but if I have it upside down, it might not be. It might not be Leo. I gotta do like this. I gotta see like what's the opposite of it. Okay, it was Aquarius, so this is Leo. Okay. So Leo has the energy of, they have, well, the card that represents them is the Sun, and they do have like a more extroverted energy. They are a fixed sign. They're like brave and playful. They could also be leaders, very charismatic. The kind of negative side to them that they can be egotistical or vain, and also dominating or controlling. So this could be what this person can think of, either or both aspects of that, in relation to you. You guys got 2 T notes and 2 sea glass charms. I'm actually going to start off with this gold bell. So the bells are charms about belief, and you guys got the color gold, which corresponds with the Sun again. Also masculine energy. Gold is also the color of success and wealth. So they could think of you in that way. Kind of like a masculine, bright energy. Let's see. So the sea glass represents transformation. So, okay, I kind of have to add this. So a while ago, I was looking up how sea glass is formed, because I realized, even though I looked it up like a long time ago, I kind of forgot like how it was formed. I knew it was formed in the ocean, like that was all I knew. So I looked it up not too long ago, and I realized that some colors, like even like these colors, could be technically fake sea glass. So, and I say that because this person could think of you in a way as kind of fake, for lack of better words. They could also just think of you as having like 2 totally different sides to yourself. So not fake, but not 100% what they think of as true. But the sea glass corresponds with the heart chakra as well. You got the blue, which corresponds with the throat chakra, as well as peace, truth, and wisdom. The green corresponds with luck, prosperity, heart chakra again, abundance and growth. Also, since I was talking about it, the sea glass is actually formed when like normal glass is thrown into the sea. So let's say you're on like a cruise or whatever, and you like throw a glass off the side of the boat. I mean, why would you do that? But let's just say you did. And so that glass is then like broken down, and then it gets like slammed through the waves, and it gets slammed on the shore over and over again, and it forms sea glass. So just so you know. And you guys got, when you act with compassion, you will never be wrong. So this person could, is it going to focus? Okay, yeah, this person could want you to act with more compassion, because when you act with compassion, you will never be wrong. I mean, that's a pretty good point, especially in readings like this, where like the person, this is about like what they think of you. So being a little nicer can go a long way. You also have, your strength is shared when you are present with others. So I think for them, like in this reading, it's saying like when you are true and real with others, like when you, the same person you are today, is the same person you are tomorrow, like that kind of thing. So yeah, this reading, like pile 3 was kind of like this as well, where like it wasn't all pleasant, but hopefully this was helpful for you. Thank you for letting me read for you. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, or if you got something out of it, and share it with someone who you think will get something out of it as well. Comment down below to let me know how I did, or to let me know if something in particular resonated with you. If you would like, you can subscribe or follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, or TikTok, and I will see you guys in another reading. Bye.